Hey everyone, welcome back to the gas powered bike page as always. If you're new to my gas powered bike page, I mainly focus on standard motorized bikes. I don't do any window pistoning or jug porting or any of that trying to get more speed videos. I am solely focused on people that want a standard motorized bike and a little reliability. All right, having said that, today we are going to go out and do a demo. Haven't done one for a while. I think the last one I did was probably about this time last year, and I do believe it was the Millennial I took out. If you've seen my last few videos, I've used this bike as a demo, but this is the bike in question that we're going to take out for a quick little test ride. For those folks that are new to the gas powered bike business, want to see how they work, maybe take a look at this one. If you're building your own, maybe you can see how to repair one of your problems you may be having, because when you first start out and you're trying to build one, sometimes little tidbits can be a pain in the butt. They don't come with a lot of directions, that's for sure. All right, anyway, we're going to take this bad fella out to a park near me and see if we can't go for a little ride, a little demo. So let me get this dude loaded up and off we go. As promised, we've come out to our trusty park to give you a little demo of the 26-inch Cranbrook 50cc motorized bicycle. Why is it 50cc and not a big powerful 80cc motor or even the 110s that are out? Is because if you don't possess a driver's license and you put a big motor like that on your bike, most of the law considers that a moped, under which they will require you to have a driver's license in your pocket and an insurance card in your purse or wallet. So 50cc is street legal to ride if you do not possess a driver's license for whatever reason. So you're not motorized biking yourself to jail. All right, that is why we build 50cc bikes. But anyway, to the bike at hand. As I said, is a 50cc. I build them standard with the aluminum hub sprocket. For anyone who has bad-mouthed the aluminum hub sprocket, it is usually because you purchased the wrong size. They don't give you any problems whatsoever. Keep your chain intact so you don't get a surprise and a handful of oil when you have to put your chain on, trying to get that rag joint to turn straight and true, which is almost an impossibility. It can be done, but let's be honest, the hub works 100% better. I personally have the steel welded mount on all my bikes. That way the owner does not have any problems or issues with the motor shifting because of those U-bolts in the kits. My business is basically assembling the bike, putting a few improvements on it, so you, the customer, don't have any issues. When you spend your money, you get a piece of quality that actually stays together, provided you take care of it the way it's supposed to. Have to throw that disclaimer in there. If you go out and ride through potholes and jump railroad tracks and hit curbs, not even a car will withstand that. So can't put that in the same category. But anyway, we're going to take this bad fella for a ride. It is cold out today. I know you can't tell that in the video, but it is cold out here. So it takes a little bit for the engine to warm up. If you have built your own bike and it is a brand new engine like this one, they do need broke in a little bit. which means the rings and piston in the motor need to seal and seat, and the only way to do that is to go out for some casual riding. They are a little chuggy in the beginning because the rings haven't seated, and now you throw a little cold on top of it. Yeah, it takes it a little extra time to warm up and come into its own. For those of you who have never seen one operate, what we will do is we pedal the bicycle a couple bike lengths, which is 2 distances of the bike, imaginary, and then we will release the clutch as so. That will engage the engine, and we should be off and running. When it is ice cold, you will need to choke your motor. Even in the summertime, when the motor is cold, you'll need to choke it every once in a while if the bike's been sitting and the engine's cooled off. The bike will start, but be severely chuggy and probably not run very long, so then we will stop. Take our choke off just a little bit, which allows air to go through the air cleaner, gives it a little more air to breathe, and then we should be off and riding. After, I would say, a block or so, maybe 2, depends on the super cold weather, the engine will warm up enough, and then we'll be able to push our choke down, and we should be at full power. Okay, that's just a brief summary of how to operate it. So let's get on this bad fella and operate it. All right, our fuel valve is in the on position. Our choke will be in the up position. We have to squeeze the clutch in order for the bicycle to roll freely. And off we go. Well, she started, but she didn't want to stay. That's okay. Got the fuel sucked up. So we'll push our clutch down, our choke lever down a little bit and give it another shot. Get a little moderate speed going and release the clutch. Oh man, duck blockade. As I said, it is severely cold out here, so it's taking a little more for our motor to get a little heat in it. As soon as I get up this little slight hill, I'll stop. Move the choke lever down. The motor's still being broke in, so there's no need for us to fly around. Just a little casual riding. When I want to stop and apply the brake, I squeeze the clutch to disengage the engine. Now I can apply my brake and leave the motor running. I want to take off again, a few pedal strokes, apply the throttle, pretty much how you operate it. Little kill button right here. And now we should be in good shape. That's how you operate your motorized bike. For those who were questioning that, because there are tons of videos out there of people on their motorized bikes, but right now the fad seems to be porting cylinders and putting on bigger carburetors. A few years back it was boost bottles and bigger motors. But like I said, I focus on standard motorized bikes. Keeps the price down for you, the customer. Helps people out by providing them some form of transportation when you don't possess a driver's license, or you don't have enough money for the car right at the moment, etc. Whatever life hands you. Okay, well, I hope this video was informative. If you're building a Cranbrook of this, maybe you see something on this bike that'll help you build your bike. Like I stated before, my company just assembles them. We do offer shipping. The prices vary depending on where you live, but when it arrives to your door, it is a complete bike just like you see right here. No assembly required. Alright, that concludes today's demo video. So I'm going to get back to the shop and get back to work, and I hope everybody that has a bicycle like this rides safe. Be careful of traffic and take care of yourselves.